Hello, my name is Lightning4, or otherwise known as Tiptoe. I saw this one guy. He was doing lists of top 10 different things from everywhere, ranging from favorite characters to favorite animes to favorite villains or most hilarious moments in anything, really. So I was like, well, why not? Well, why not make one? I'm bored anyway, so why not make a list? So I decided to make a list of my top 10 favorite video game characters. So before I start, I'd also like to point out that this is my list, my opinion, so if your favorite character is not on here, make your own list, I guess. Okay, anyway, to start off, number 10, we have Lloyd from Tales of Symphonia. Now, Lloyd has two swords. I find this very awesome. So, with that, he also, I guess you could say he has a sense of justice towards, nothing that's like, racism and stuff. But, all in all, I just thought he was an awesome character and he was fun to use. Anyway, moving on to number 9, we have Keldric from Dawn of Mana. Now, many people probably never even played this game because the Dawn of series, sometimes they're not the funnest of games. But I really like this one, so you should probably check it out. But Keldric was an awesome character. He gets this sword that, it's basically a sword made of vines. I don't know about you, but that was kind of cool. And it can also shoot things. Yeah. But throughout the reason he's pretty much on here is because the stuff he goes through is just darn right terrible, and he is so calm and collected, and it's just I don't know, I like him. Anyway, moving on. Number 8 is Travis Touchdown to No More Heroes. Okay, number 7. Now from number 7, I had kind of a tie here. I didn't really know who to put on for number 7, and I'm new to making these lists, so I have a tie for Scout and Kaz from Panga. Panga is an online golf game. It's free to play with Retrieve if you ever want to try it out. But I like Scout, and he's probably more my favorite over Kaz, but it's just something about him. He was just wicked cool. I mean, he kind of reminded me of myself when I was that age. And Kaz is a sword-wielding golfer. Doesn't get much better than that. Okay, number 6, we have Shadow the Hedgehog. Now, most people will probably be like, it was because he's got guns or, all that stuff. He swears, blah, blah, blah. No, I like Shadow because he fights for what he fights to know who he is, and he doesn't take no for an answer, and really just overall he's just cool. His chaos attacks definitely made I don't really know how to say it, a add-on to some of the Sonic series, but the guns, yeah, we could have done without. Okay, number 5 is Kite from Dot Hack. Now, I haven't played any of the GUs, and I have not finished the first 4 games of Dot Hack. So I can't say I know anything that happens to him, but within the first 3 games, I know what does. And Kite is just, once again, 2 swords, wicked cool. But Kite also having the dang bracelet and can data drain. When I was a kid, that used to be so cool to see data drain. It was like, wow, that's awesome. I can't wait for games like that to really come out without even thinking that, man, I'm actually playing one. Okay, number 4, I have a second tie, and I promise this is the only 2 ties that I have, is Adele and Almaz from Disgaea. Now, Adele and Almaz both had one thing in common. Can you guess what it is? No? They both like to be the hero. Especially Almaz. The dude never shuts up about trying to become a real hero, and yet he ends up becoming a demon. Yeah, go figure that one out. But they both have a strong sense of justice. Yeah, I know I sound like Death Note. But for the most part, I'm a big fan of someone trying to play the part of the hero. So these two characters here, they become instant favorites. Now, number 3, I have Roxas from Kingdom Hearts. Now, I know a lot of people are probably thinking, I like him because he's one of the Kingdom Hearts main cast and he's so, mysterious or whatever. But no, the reason he's on number 3 is because he has 2 Keyblades. 2. Doesn't get much better than that in my opinion. And after going through 358.5 days, I gotta say, he's definitely my favorite character. At least from the Kingdom Hearts series. Now, number 2 on the list of my top 10 favorite video game characters is Mega Man. And just Mega Man in general. Everything from the original Mega Man to Mega Man X, Mega Man NT Warrior, or the Mega Man Battle Network series, and also the newer ones, the Star Force ones. Mega Man is just win. If you don't like Mega Man, then I'm sorry to say your life is just filled with Mega Man emptiness. Okay, moving on to now. My number 1 is what most people would probably say no. He's had some of the worst games ever. I can't stand it. I don't know why you would even choose him. He sucks in Brawl. But I gotta say, Sonic the Hedgehog is my overall favorite video game character. He was... One reason why he's my favorite is because Sonic the Hedgehog 2 was the very first video game I ever played, and I loved it. I still play it today, but my favorite Sonic game is actually Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles. You have to add the Knuckles part, otherwise it's not my favorite. But anyway, Sonic was cool because, again, he likes to play the hero, but he's pretty much... He's free in his own way, and he helps people just because he wants to, not because he has to. And he's really sarcastic. I always find that funny. But, Sonic... and his games are getting better, because Sonic Unleashed is possibly my second favorite Sonic game of all time. But you have to get it for the 360. I haven't really played much of the Wii version. PS2 version? Crap. Probably the worst Sonic game I've ever played. Yeah, even above Sonic Spinball. So, yeah, try the 360 version. It's cool. Anyway, so, yeah, those are my top 10 favorite video game characters. And like I said, I'm still new to this list thing. If it was too fast, maybe it wasn't funny, I don't know. But, for the most part, just remember it's my list, so if your character's not on here, tough luck. Make your own list. Alrighty, see you guys later.